Welcome back to another episode of Culinary Trap and Sound Bites. I am Cam Kadeem.
And I am your boy, Chef Germ. And we got a very, very special guest in the building today. The man, the myth, the legend, the Durag General.
I appreciate that intro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This man has done it all. He has changed Durag culture across the world, I would say. I won't even just say United States, across the world. But we're not going to get into that today. We're really going to get into a new type of sports, as some people say, esports, which is coming up big now. I mean, I went to a tournament a couple of years back, and it's a lot of money to be made in esports. So the Durag General. First, let's just introduce yourself. How did you get into gaming?
How did I get into gaming? So I've been a Sony boy for my whole life, basically.
Good choice.
Yeah, I was born in 93, and so I got the first PlayStation, I think, at I want to say 97, so maybe I was 4, 5, maybe 6 at the time. First game was Crash Bandicoot.
Classic.
Yeah. It was hard, though. I got so upset that I had my dad return it, right?
What? Dang, bro.
Yeah. It was my first experience with frustration and stuff like that. But
raging.
Yeah. But after that, after that it was Tekken 2, and then Tekken 3, and then Spyro, and then from then on it's just been a part of my life, my whole life. And here I am, 27, still doing it. One of the most constant things in my life. So I really enjoy it, man. It's a part of me. So, I mean, I've been doing other stuff, but I'm here gaming. So, I could be in some negative stuff, but I'm here gaming and enjoying my time and meeting people and having a good time doing something.
Yeah, man. I will say, ever since gaming went online, it kind of changed things. You know what I mean? I mean, gaming was always fun. Don't get me wrong. Inviting friends over, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. But once online gaming hit, man, it changed the whole landscape. Because I remember I used to go over to my friend's house. Shout out to OB. I used to go over there and we used to play Gears of War or Madden Online, Halo, whatever the case was. And we would be up hours,
man.
12, 14 hours just going through it.
Did you play Tony Hawk Pro Skater at all?
Oh, yeah. 2, I think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 3. I remember when Spider-Man was in one of them.
Ooh. Yeah. Hey, I remember that one too. I remember that. That's funny.
The cheat codes to unlock stuff. Yeah, the Tony Hawk game went hard.
You remember before, the internet was big, they had, the cheat code, book.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yo, all right. So I'll be in the grocery store with my mom, and I'll go head over to the magazine section, so I go look at the cheat codes, write them down. But I gotta hope that the game that I got is in the book in that issue at the time. What was the game?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
no. Yep. I subscribed to Game Informer in middle school. I had to beg my parents to get that, man.
Game Informer and but I know it's a specific cheat book that they had. Yeah, it's
you'll be mad as hell. You're going through it and then just skip right over the game that you wanted.
Man, those are some good times, man. Cheat codes.
Man, but how have things changed now that, like you say, gaming is part of your life, and now you have the opportunity to make a living from it?
Man,
that is, if you would have told me that when I was in 10, 9 years old, I wouldn't have believed you. I'm like, nah, it's fun, but ain't no way people would pay to do that. But now I know it's at least $1 million industry, maybe even $1 billion industry.
I think it's a higher industry than the movie industry.
Well, the movie industry dead now, so
Yeah, shit.
that's dead. So
Shit, on the AMC is dead.
Yup. I mean, for now, but at least now, I mean, that was one of the things, when all this stuff started popping up, it was all right, stay at home. What are you gonna do when you're at home? Video games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we working from home, as soon as we clock out the shift, just head over to the room from the living room and hop on the game. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is like a beautiful time to actually try to get into streaming because, not to bring it to a negative note, but like a lot of people have, lost their jobs at this time. Mm-hmm. But, a lot of people are home. So, I mean, this is a good time to just try something else, become a Twitch streamer or whatever platform that you stream the games on. And this is a good opportunity to get a bigger audience,
Right.
Just flex that personality and get those subs.
Oh, yeah. And for those who don't know, subs is subscriptions.
Subscription. Yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, so at what moment in time did you know, like, all right, let me get serious about this gaming and become a Twitch affiliate?
So it was actually a few months ago that I was like, because I'm in a group of friends. It's a game community on Discord called Flash Mob. I'm gonna promo them right quick. Flash Mob, FLASHMOBB. So the creator, his name is Flash, of course, is Flash, and he started his community, and just seeing his growth when it comes to Twitch from where he began to where he's at now, it was very inspiring. So I'm like, I'm looking at my dream, come true with another person. So why not, try it for myself? Because like I said, gaming has been a real big part of my life. So why not, try to make a living off of doing something that you love, right?
Right.
So, a few months ago, I started to get serious. I got a schedule. I started getting more serious about promoting myself and letting people know when I go live. And it was through their support on Flash Mob that, I hit affiliate. So now my foot is in the door. Now the sky's the limit. It's all up to me right now to make sure I develop something and build something that, will help me achieve my dreams.
Okay. What is Discord? I know you mentioned it. Is that a streaming service Discord as well too?
Discord is basically, it's like I don't want to say social media. It's just a app you download, and it's your server. So it's a chat, like a chat room, like personalized chat rooms.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Is this like basically right where the gaming community is? Everybody kind of go to Discord to talk to each other?
Yeah. So you got text rooms, and you got voice chat rooms. But it doesn't have to be gaming, though. It could be for anything. You can have a Discord for anything. Your book club, a chess club. I mean, video games is the big thing right now. But if you just want to have a space where you and your people to just chill, like off of Twitter, off of Instagram, or anything like that, you just want one space for you guys to just chill and hang out and talk and do all that good stuff, then that's what Discord is for.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
I like to call it like the room. What happened?
So I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. I like to call it the room of requirement, like in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. The little private, the private room that they found.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it, and it appears. Yeah, that's what it is, man. You just go in there, and that's your space. It's whatever you need it to be.
Okay.
That's dope, man. So bring back the food aspect into it. Do you snack while gaming or what you
to be honest, I don't. But I mean, what I really do be eating is my opponent's hearts. You know what I mean? When I play Tekken, it's a fighting game. I mean, that's what I really be eating. I be eating their soul, their hearts.
So is that what you primarily stream, Tekken, or what's like your gaming lineup per se when you stream?
Yeah, for right now, it is Tekken. I really love that game. Like I said, I've been playing it since Tekken 2. Tekken 2 came out a long time ago. So Tekken 2, Tekken 3, but I haven't played. So it's Tekken 7. They had a bunch of games before this one. They had Tekken 4, Tekken 5, Tekken 6. They had Tekken Tag 2, but I haven't like owned any of those games or played it. But what got me back into Tekken was called Tekken Revolution, and it was a free to play version of that game.
Okay.
Yeah, it had a lot of microtransactions, of course, because it was free to play. You had to purchase like cosmetic and stuff like that. And the gameplay was really, I don't want to say dumbed down, but it was really simplified because, again, it was free to play. That was my first online experience with Tekken. So I was like, whoa, you could really play like this? Like, whoa, what's going on? So it opened up a new world for me. And then Tekken 7 came out and I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. And then, now, to be honest, I am pretty decent at the game. I'm not going to lie. So, I mean, if anybody out there wants to, hit me up, see what's up, throw some hands, we can talk about that at the end of the podcast.
So Tekken, that's a classic. Who are your go-to characters from when you started to now?
Okay. Okay.
Oh man, he about to get deep into it now.
Yeah, we're gonna bring back to how you guys was talking about before online gaming. So you had your cousins over, you had the game, so you was playing against the computer every day, so you knew how to play. But you was really button mashing, but you button mash better than your cousins.
I just want to not to cut you off, but what's his name? I used to play with all the time, and he had this kick move. What was his name? Bruce?
Warren?
No, he was the Kung Fu guy. Lee, I believe, something like that. But he'll do like
Lee
a back. I believe so. But
No,
he'll
you
do like
mean
this.
Law.
Law. Oh my gosh, he was a beast back then on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
He would do this like black backflip kick, and you could like spam it, and like people couldn't stop it. And I was like, yeah, that was my go-to. I don't know if he's still in the game now, but back in the day, killing with him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's a legacy character. He's not going anywhere. That never takes him out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still in there. So back to your question, who I used to use back then to who I use now. Yeah, Tekken 2, I used everybody, but like I only focused on a few moves with everybody. But like you said, Law, the Bruce Lee, he was inspired by Bruce Lee. I think he was the main one in Tekken 2. Tekken 3, though, it introduced this character named Eddie, and his fighting style is capoeira. Right, so it looks like he's like breakdancing and stuff like that when he's fighting. And there was just this move. Eddie is, if anybody listening to this podcast know about Tekken, they know about Eddie. And there's this one move is called slippery kicks, where you just spam it and you just whoop your cousin's ass all day, every day with that same move. Yeah,
that's when he would like kick you from the bottom, right?
Yeah. Yep, sweep you up. Absolutely. But yeah, so Tekken 2, Tekken 3, you had Eddie, you had Law, of course, he was still there. Yoshimitsu was the ninja, the weird ninja dude who, he will fly in the air with his sword and stuff like that. Jack, the robot. Who else? You had bears, Kuma and Panda. Yeah, you fight with bears. Oh, Tekken 2 had the dinosaurs and the kangaroo. What's it called? Alex and Roger. Roger was the kangaroo. Alex was the dinosaur. You could fight with them. King, the guy with the leopard. He wore a leopard mask, and the wrestler. He was a wrestler. He was a grappler. So. Yeah, man. But now in Tekken 7, my main character is Steve Fox. He's a boxer. He's real cool to use. Feng Wei. I don't want to say it's a Shaolin type of fighting, but it's real like Kung Fu like. He's cool. And a new character called Fakum Ram. He's a Muay Thai fighter.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's basically Tekken's Sagat from Street Fighter 2, Tiger Uppercut, Tiger Knee, Tiger, that guy. He's basically Tekken 7's version of that, but he doesn't throw any projectiles. He's just straight Muay Thai.
Man.
Okay. So I know you said you don't mention where you eat your opponent's hearts. But growing up, did you snack at all when gaming, or like Saturday morning or anything like that?
Well, not necessarily with gaming. I'm kind of a big boy, so I'll be snacking all the time. Gaming and snacking are like the same thing, you know what I mean? But I don't do them together. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Is there any like pre snack that you have, like pre-choice snack before you hop on the game?
Oh man, before I hop in the game, let's see.
Well, what's your go-to meal, man? Right now. Right now.
Okay. So I'm trying to be a chef. I'm trying to be a chef. I'm trying to up my cooking skills, because I know Germ, Mr. Culinary Trapper himself, the stuff he posts is just, I want to get on that level one day. So right now, I've been surviving off of, I've just been discovering the greatness of sauteing my green peppers and my onions before I put the chicken in there. And, I'll be making my amateur tacos and stuff like that. I got my air fryer. I throw my spinach wraps. We got to keep it healthy. My spinach wraps in the air fryer, turn them into hard shell tacos, and that's what I be doing now. But I'm gonna improve. I'm telling you, I'm gonna improve.
Okay.
Just got to get some pointers, and yeah. But that's my go-to meal right now. Some good old chicken titties.
Hey, that's good for you, man. I mean, I've known you for a long time. You've definitely improved.
You want to go there?
You definitely improved,
bruh. All right, so let's talk about it. So let's talk about it. Me and Germ, we roomed together in college, right? But we're not the full story. But my first experience cooking, right? Like just going on the stove, not at my mom's house, just me trying to, survive in the brokenness of college, right?
Hey, man.
I bought me I bought me a can of tuna, right? And some salt and pepper. Right. Open the can, warmed up the skillet like I was doing something. I threw that can of tuna into the skillet, not the can, but like I threw the tuna in the skillet. I seasoned up the tuna with some salt and pepper, heated it up, and I acted like I did something. That was my first experience cooking, right? But now, now I'm out here, making food that I could survive on. I'm not a culinary chef yet, but I'm gonna get there.
It just takes time. That's all it is. It just takes time, man.
Yep.
Like anything else. I'm like, think about even like with video games. When you first started video games, more likely you're gonna suck. Like, That's just how it is. But as you keep doing it, you put the time and effort in. Eventually, things start to click. You start noticing patterns. The next thing you know, so on.
That is
eating the hearts of opponents.
Right. Do you drink energy drinks?
I don't. Okay. I stay away from energy drinks. It's just really just water and like lemonade from time to time, but it's really just water. I developed my love for water from being my humble beginnings in college. I felt like juice was a luxury, and I didn't have no income. So save money by just drinking water or ordering water when you go out instead of getting soda. But let's see. Red Bull was cool. Monster. I had a couple Monsters back in the day. That was crazy. But yeah, on the regular, nah, I don't really drink energy drinks like that.
Okay.
I get my energy from whipping these dudes behinds in Tekken. That's where I get that's my energy drink. They're tears. That's my energy drink.
All right. Are there any streamers you like to watch? Because I know Ninja, he's kind of like the biggest guy that everybody likes to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watch a lot of people. So, like as far as big streamers in the Tekken community, the main man, Sweet, he's in Sweden, but he's a real dope Tekken content creator, very knowledgeable about the game. So yeah, the main man Sui, just like how it sounds, the main man Sui, WSE. If you ever want to check him out, there's an American player called Lil _Majin. He's a king expert, and he's a great player in Tekken, one of the best. There's a dude named TK_Anakin. He's one of the best players in the world as well. He gives tips on Twitter, and then he's streaming as well. Who else? And there's a group that a local group, but like a Tekken group that I got to know over the years. They're called TOT. One of the players, his name is Durag Fanatic. He's a great player as well. And there's other players within that group that are great. So, yeah, those are the people that I watch. And then also, Flash Mob, Flash, and everybody in his Discord and group as well. So I just try to support everybody that I can. I mean, I'm only one person. I only got 2 set of eyes and 1 phone, but I try to, whenever I get the chance, I try to give different people, support.
Okay. Are you part of Flash Mob? As like a clan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of Flash Mob. I'm part of TOT. We're just a bunch of communities that like different circles of friends, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got my own too as well, the Durag Army. I got to plug that in there. I'm trying to build something big, man. I've been thinking about this since I took on the name of Durag General. I'm about to take over, man. The Durag Army, I have a Discord as well. If you guys will follow me on Twitter, shameless plug. I'm sorry.
You good.
Shameless plug. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I got the link in my pinned tweet on my page, the Durag Army. Come join. We would love to have you. It is an enlistment. When you first join, you get your own black Durag, and as your rank goes up, it changes colors. You get the white, then you get the camo Durag. It's a vibe. So
levels to it.
There's levels, absolutely.
Oh man, so I would say that's a very interesting game in history, man. Mm-hmm. Just who would have thought a young man who had his dad return Crash Bandicoot
at 6.
At 6. Now got his own Durag Army.
Yeah.
But just to switch gears, I'm me myself. I know I love video games, and one other thing that I do love, which I think is, I won't say it's relatives, like distant relatives, is anime, because they bring me about the same feeling, like inside, like when I'm playing video games, when I'm watching anime. So, like for you, because you like anime too, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, just had to make sure. So for you, what would you say is like your top 5 anime?
Oh, top 5. Okay, I thought you were about to say top 3. I was going to stop sweating, but
yeah, I had to give you a little. I know it's hard to do top 3. Yeah. Top 5, you can kind of.
Yeah, top 5. Okay, so first, cliche. Everybody already knows what I'm about to say. Got to start off with the one that started it off for me, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
All right. That's number 1. Number 2 is One Piece. All right.
Yeah.
Number 3 will be Hunter x Hunter. And let's see. So that's my big 3 right now. Oh, wow. As soon as I say big 3, it just hit me. Number 4 will be Naruto. That filled the void when Dragon Ball Z ended. Back in the day, Naruto came out and, it just did something. We gotta stop disrespect. I feel like there's some disrespect towards. There is respect for Naruto, but we gotta show some respect for Naruto. It did come in and really fill that void after.
Bridge the gap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they easily had a nice run, after Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, it did. We could have Go ahead. I'm saying we can have our disagreements, like our criticisms about how it ended and certain stuff that happened, but at the end of the day, Naruto came in and just ran stuff for a bunch of years. So yeah, that'd be number 4. And number 5.
What's number 5?
Number 5. So I got DBZ, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and I know I'm missing a bunch. Like Full Metal would be one. Full Metal was a great one. I should say it. A lot of people gonna be upset. I want to throw a weird one out there. Devilman Crybaby on Netflix. That would be my number 5. The way it impacted me. If y'all don't know about it, I'm not going to tell you about it because I went in blind. Devilman has a long history. It came out like before Berserk. Like if there was no Devilman, there'll be no Berserk for the dark type of anime. So I went in blind, and the way that when you get a chance, it is okay. Disclaimer, it is very violent, very gruesome, very just raunchy and just stuff. But
my kind of anime.
Huh?
My kind of anime.
Yeah, but if you could get past that story, my goodness. But that's all I'm going to say. I really don't want to spoil it for you guys because I went in blind, and I feel like that's the best way to experience things. I really don't like getting spoiled because I like experiencing things for the first time. I don't want to have any expectations. So I just want to experience it the way the creators anticipated us to experience it. So the way they made that anime, I really recommend it. So that'll be my top 5. DBZ, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, and I'll just end it off with Devilman Crybaby. Just to throw in a sleeper rather than the ones that everybody knows.
So would you say, like, as far as Naruto, do you mean the OG Naruto or Naruto Shippuden? Or so, you kind of count both of them?
Yeah, I count them both.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just one long story. So, yeah, I count them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would you say out of all those animes? I know when I watch anime, some of the food be looking so fire, man. I'm not even talking about one. I do love Food Wars, which is a food anime. So, of course, their food will look fire.
Sure.
But as far as like even like Naruto, for example, like sometimes like the ramen he'll be eating be looking fire, like man, super fire. Like it'd be like simple meals too. It'd be like the little rice buns and stuff. I'm like, God, man, that joint look good, like for real. And this I've been watching like a lot of like the new animes too. I think I was watching Black Clover. Mm-hmm. I think he was eating like octopus stick or something, like octopus on a stick or something simple. And I was like, man, that look kind of good. Like, octopus, you know what I mean? I could go for one of those. Like, octopus is delicious. And the way they had it, man, looked like it was busting, boy. So, like, which anime do you think had the best food animation in it?
To be honest, DBZ. Them eating scenes. Oh yeah. Them eating scenes. I wish I could eat like that. Because that food, so specifically in my mind, is the tournament when Goku was dead, when he came back for the day, and everybody just sitting around the tournament table and just eating, and Goku and Vegeta are just messing everything up. That food just looks so good. Just like, if you guys ever get a chance, go to YouTube, look up. You could just type it in; they'll probably find it for you. Just tournament, DBZ tournament eating scene, or one of them, and it just looks so good. Man,
check it out. So
also, without like, just to take it away from anime for right quick, Tom and Jerry. Them little roasts or whatever they had.
That's classic.
Whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. That with the bone at the end, but it looked like a big old drumstick. I don't know what it was.
Like the little hams too.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
God. That looked amazing. And then remember the episode where I think it was Tom, he was cutting it with a sword, and then it was like a night episode. They were like guarding, like the king was trying to sleep, and then the mouse, there was Jerry and the gray mouse. Yeah. And they were trying to wake him up. And I think it was a big old ham on the table. And he used like his sword to cut it, and then he gave them like a little old piece with their little sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry had some bussin' food, bro. Well, the way it looked when I was a kid.
Hey, you got a point. I mean, especially every time they open that refrigerator, even the cheese, bro. I just I don't even eat cheese like that. I'm a kid, but boy, Big old hunks.
And they used to waste food just hitting Tom with that pie. When they hit Tom in the face with the
They used to fight with food all the time.
Oh, man. Yeah, Tom and Jerry had some good food, man. But yeah, I had to dip away from anime right quick. My fault. I know it was on one topic.
I mean, it's still, not anime as we view it, but it's still animation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it's kind of like, even like, you know how like you think of, I remember there's a debate I seen on Twitter about like how some shows isn't anime per se, but it might as well be like Avatar. Mm-hmm. It's not really anime, but it kind of is. Well yeah, it might as well be. And people was even saying like the Boondocks.
So why isn't Avatar the last Airbender, correct? Why isn't that anime? What makes it not anime?
I guess it wasn't made in Japan.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
It might as well be. It was an amazing show. Boondocks also should be considered anime. It did get a lot of inspiration from anime scenes.
Yeah, they had the whole Sasuke fight in there.
Yeah.
Like the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exact same thing. So if you had to choose, since you said Naruto is one of your favorite shows, were you always on Naruto's side of things, his viewpoint, or Sasuke's?
I was on Naruto's side. I mean, I understood what Sasuke was talking about, but we followed the show from Naruto's viewpoint. So, I was stuck on Naruto, man. I was rooting for him to win. He was really relatable in my life, so I stuck with him.
Yeah, I feel that too. I agree. Only because it's like even after his big brother beat him how many other times, he still wanted to go the opposite route, be evil. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I will say Naruto is a good ass friend, because that wouldn't have been me, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I wouldn't have been me at all. Like, my man went through hell just to save
one person.
No, sir, couldn't be me.
Yeah, but that's what really just made the story real dope. Like, it's the lengths you'll go for a friend. You know what I mean? And he had a point. If I can't save one friend, how can I become the leader of this whole village?
Yeah, definitely something to think about.
I want to touch on Durags for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So when people join the Durag army, you said they do get a free black Durag, correct?
Yeah, virtual though. Let me clarify.
Okay.
When I make it, all right. When I make it, and when I blow up, and when I have the means, then we're gonna go ahead and ship it out to everybody who joined. But as of right now, to be virtual, it'll be like symbolic, and I see you, right? Salute. I see you for joining. I see it on your head and all that. But there is a space in the Discord where you can, post pictures of yourself in your durag, you know what I mean? To show support and, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. As soon as I said show support, I just thought of Pledge Your Hearts, and I can't believe I forgot to mention Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
man, I'm sorry, but that just hit me. But everybody gets a virtual durag for now. So when I make it, I'm telling you, everybody's gonna we'll ship it out when I make it, when I have the means.
So when you're playing Tekken, do you have a preference for durags or wearing it? Does it help your performance at all?
Absolutely. You got to tie it up like Ryu in Street Fighter, how he ties up his red headband.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's not serious. You got to take it, right?
Okay.
That's not serious. You got to take it.
All right. And you mentioned something about the hearts. What do you mean by that? You forgot to mention.
Oh, Pledge Your Hearts. Pledge Your Hearts. Because that's in Attack on. Have you ever seen Attack on Titan?
No.
Oh man, Jeremy, have you seen it?
It's anime.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I got to get back on it because because I already know the story get crazy, and I'm only on like season 2, and It's honestly one of the. I would say, as far as story goes, top 3 anime of all time.
Absolutely.
Like of all time. Like it's the topics they touch on. It's like it's kind of scary. When we relate it back to like our reality, it's like, oh man, like the stuff they do when it comes to classism, politics. I mean, it's really, and then the fight scenes just be wild, like. But yeah, the story definitely top 3. It's one of those. I mean, it's not one of the animes. Like if somebody's new to watching anime, that's not one of my recommend. It's not. It's one of those. If you already watch anime, then I recommend it to somebody. But everybody, if you already watch it, then you already know about it. But yeah, it's definitely. I mean, even off the first couple episodes, man, it's. I ain't never seen an anime start like that. Like, I'll put it like that. Like, no spoilers, but I've never seen no anime ever start like that. Like off the rip, like that's how we doing it. All right, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey Cam, you had any more? I feel like it was going like that, like follow-ups with the Durags.
So yeah, you do tie it up and it helps your performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a focus.
Do you have any preference in the color or texture of the durag?
So my go-to would be the wave builder. You'll find it in like in Walmart. That type of texture is cool. That's like my basic like go-to durag, right? The wave builder it's a blue. The tag is blue, so you'll know it when you see it. But I do have a collection though. There's been some durag designers out there that I have some. Got a glow in the dark durag. I got snakeskin durag. I got velvet durags and stuff like that. I do have a collection, so I need to get back on collecting. But they did cost a decent amount, like $30-$40 per durag, and then a couple of them. The glow in the dark one was like $89. So, but I was really serious about being about this durag life. So, yeah, that's another story for another day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I had.
All right.
Cool, man. Well, before we wrap it up, if you want to more shameless plugs, well, it's not even shameless, you got to plug what you love. So
absolutely. Follow me on Twitter at the Durag Army. On Twitch, the Durag General. I have all my links on my page. And hope to see you. Hope you enlist. A big salute to everybody out there who does decide to join. And I'll see you on the other side.
Oh man. Oh well, yeah. Obviously, I was gonna ask. We didn't even ask which system you on, but you said you've been Sony since day one, so we already know.
PlayStation 4. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, PSN, PlayStation Network, the Durag General. All right, keeping it simple. Yeah.
So. You don't get your PS5, right? You don't get an Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Just gotta confirm. Yeah, because there are some people who still play Xbox out here.
Definitely the Xbox community. We here. I'm with y'all.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. You tell me this was... We in enemy territory, sir.
I don't know, man. I tried to save him, but I can't save everybody.
For sure. But foodies, thank you for listening. Make sure y'all leave a review, subscribe, and we'll holler at y'all later.
Peace.
Deuces.